next thing I kind of wanted to go over is the 3-step process to a conscious relationship with cannabis. So, number 1, you want to take your power back. And I'm speaking to people who are either beginners to using cannabis, or people who have used cannabis before, obviously, but want to take better advantage of what cannabis can do for them in their wellness journey. So you want to take your power back. You want to recognize and take ownership over the experience that you have with cannabis, with intention and with ceremony. So I'm going to break that down. What do I mean by intention? I just mean by placing your focus on the desired good connection that you want to have with cannabis. This is going to create a mental anchor for you as you are connecting with the plant. Okay, and so this is also going to give more meaning to your overall experience with cannabis and how it will become a guide for you in your wellness journey and in your spiritual journey. If you are spiritual, obviously. And this is a co-communicative relationship that you have with cannabis. So like I said briefly earlier, you have a symbiotic relationship with cannabis, or at least you can if you open yourself to that. So you can just be a consumer if you want to, but I'm trying to talk to people who want to do more than just consume. There's things that cannabis can actually give more value to your life. It can show you things. It can reveal wisdom to you. I mean, it can heal you. It can do so many things. So I'm going to skip back to where I was talking about the 3-step process to a conscious relationship with cannabis. We're talking about how to take back your power and recognize and own your experience that you have with cannabis and learn how to tailor it to your desired outcome, your desired effects that you want to glean and, gain value out of connecting with cannabis. I hope that makes sense. Let me take a drink because I feel like I sound like I got dry mouth and I'm not even fried right now. I hope you guys are doing well in your space. Sorry, I'm just talking a lot and not breathing. So I gotta take a drink. Okay, so yes, where was I at? Talking about intention. You want to go into connecting with cannabis with intention. And it says co-communicative relationship with cannabis, you must remain curious as to what comes up. So in this relationship that you're having with cannabis, it's going to be communicating with you based on how you are experiencing your high. Okay, so like what thoughts come up, what memories come up, what emotions come up, what bodily senses you're feeling. All of that is the plant trying to communicate with you. And you have to remain curious and open to what you're experiencing so that you can learn from it rather than run away from it or shut down or, have a negative, belief about cannabis because they wanted to show you yourself is what I'm trying to get at. Oh, thank you so much. I'm trying. Okay, so I have here some examples of intentions for cannabis connections. So these are just examples of what your intention might be. Feeling more connected to yourself and those around you and everything in the world, etc. Assistance with a challenge you are currently experiencing. accessing and communicating with your soul, connecting deeply with your partner, a general sense of well-being, and receiving revelations. So these are all things that you can have a specific intent for before you light up, or before you eat those edibles, or before you take that dab, whatever. And as you create like a space and a practice, and you're open to just communing with the plant, these things will start happening for you. It's really crazy, but I honestly feel like I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for starting to smoke. Like when I first started smoking when I was like 18. And I know that's like, well, okay, what are you saying exactly? But what I'm saying is, I feel like just overall, cannabis gives you the ability to just be more open-minded to exploring yourself and all of the deepness that comes with that, exploring the reality, exploring all of the fringe things that nobody usually talks about. Like, cannabis opens you up, okay, so that you can actually learn and receive messages, receive healing, receive creativity, whatever it is.